This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, my viewers, so we have a couple of things we want to talk about in this video. We see where Coach Phil Simmons had something to say about Shimron Hetmyer. We also had Darren Powell, the former pace bowler, talking about the West Indies team. And we're also going to look at how that T20 went between West Indies women and Pakistan women. But before we go any further, I'm going to ask you to go right ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure that you leave a like on the video and drop a comment. Now, as West Indies look to level up the series against South Africa, the Windies coach had a couple of things to say, in their pre-match press conference that was held on Wednesday. Now, the boss was questioned about a few things, and surely, guys, the reporters did not miss the opportunity to ask Simmons about the young Guyanese Shimron Hetmyer. Now, before we get to the Hetmyer story, guys, that the coach gave, let's just basically touch on the fact that, he highlighted that the batsmen definitely need to improve on their situational awareness. And, that is something that we would have touched on, on this platform on several occasions. Myself and also viewers, would have commented that this is something that the West Indies really and truly need to get sorted out. Where the batsmen they don't play according to the situation. The situation might ask for them to come down and bat 6 to 7 overs, rotate the strike, get a boundary here and there, but probably they just come down, try and hit a fast 6 or a 4 and then get out. So the coach was actually talking about that. So nothing strange there in terms of our batsmen, making the wrong decision from time to time. The coach, apparently the coach is is knowledgeable about this. This is not only us as fans seeing it, and I would assume that they are working on it. And to be honest, guys, in the last game, at certain points I saw where a couple of the batsmen were trying to rotate the strike when Hetmyer just came in. He was trying to rotate the strike. Pooran was trying to do that also, but after those guys got out, it was either 6-4 or nothing. The all-out method came into play, so that is something that the coach spoke about. Now, as it relates to Hetmyer, Coach Simmons said that Hetmyer needs to show more, and this is something that the coach is always saying, that Hetmyer needs to show more. But I am thinking that the youngster would need the opportunity to really show. The last game that he played, he didn't do so badly at all. So I am thinking that they are going to give him a second opportunity to play. But you cannot be putting one player under so much pressure, right? He's under so much pressure, and it's like if he fails one time, then they take it as a happy opportunity to just get rid of him. It can't work like that, guys. It can't work like that. Or it's like when he feels they are using it to say, all right, you see why we weren't playing him. You can't put the youngster under that amount of pressure, right? When certain senior player in the team fail, the only thing they're going to come out and say, but that player is full of experience and he's going to eventually come good. So we have to be careful how we go about things. All right, so let us really zoom in on something else that the coach had to say. He pointed out that Hetmyer got out to Shamsi, which we all know, after getting a wonderful 6 over cover. You remember that shot? A juicy ball was tossed up outside the half stump. And the ball was there to be hit. It's just that he probably didn't get enough on it, or the timing wasn't right. But the ball was there to hit. It's just that he got out to it. Now, the coach Simmons is saying that Hetty is one of the better players of spin in the team. So he shouldn't have gotten out in that fashion. And I agree as in regards to Hetmyer being one of the better players to spin, and with Shamsi just having his last over left, probably, it would have been a good idea to just see him out and thing. But as I said, the ball was there to be hit and he went at it. It just didn't work out. Now, when Coach Simmons is going to say that he's one of the better players to spin and he shouldn't have gotten out in that fashion. We would have seen players that are world-class players off spin get out in this kind of fashion on several occasions. I am understanding that based on the situation, it would have been probably a little better if Hetmyer would have made a better decision. But as I said, guys, the shot was there to be played. It's just that it didn't come off. So I can't even knock him too much. You understand? So it is what it is. Now, Coach Simmons went on to say that Hetty is extremely talented and is capable of playing all shots. So he will need to do what the team is asking him to do. So whatever it is that the team is asking him to do, apparently he's not doing that. And I am assuming that based on the fact that he's batting this early and he comes in when the spinners are on, then probably they are asking him to really bat deep and to let the other power hitters bat around him. So maybe that is his role. Just like how the person coming in that is opening the innings, the two players opening the innings and the man coming at number 3, maybe their role is to set up the innings, and then probably Hetty's role would be to anchor the innings. You can get out, but maybe they don't want him to get out playing a careless shot, because that role would be for the power hitters that are to come. So if that is the case, then I can understand that. So it is still left to be seen how that will work as regards to Shimron Hetmyer and how he will play in the next game, in today's game. I am assuming that they are going to use him in today's game also. Now, the young sensation Obed McCoy, he was also spoken about. The coach was asked about him. How is he coming on? How does he look in training as regards to more than likely his attitude and all of that? Because we see him playing and we know that he looks good. So it's obvious that they would probably be asking about his attitude and so forth. Now, what we see as fans on the outside is a youngster that is talented, that wants to work hard. I mean, he was on the scene earlier, I think probably around about 2018, and got injured. And he would have worked on himself, and he's looking like somebody for the future. And as I said, the mere fact that he would have turned down franchise contract, I think the PSL, to make sure that he plays for West Indies, then it just goes to show that he has his head screwed on in the right way, if you want to put it like that. Because it's always important to get a good career out of West Indies cricket before you really dedicate yourself to franchise cricket, if you understand what I mean. And I'm not saying that all players will just dedicate themselves to West Indies cricket, because we all understand the situation as regards to windies cricket not putting the players' interest at the front from time to time. So we understand that. And we are really hoping that he will go on, And I am happy to hear the coach saying that McCoy is a man that works very hard in training and he accepts all challenges. You understand? Simmons was quoted as saying, we challenge him and he's always up for it. So more than likely in the training sessions, they will probably put him under pressure to say, all right, you have 6 balls to deliver to such and such batsman, and they will have maybe 10 or 11 runs to win. So you will have to try and either get the batsman out or try and make sure that they don't score that runs. If you understand those sort of match scenarios that they usually play in training. So it's good to hear that. You understand? So that is good news. So we are just hoping that he will continue. Now, going into today's 4th game, as we look to tie the series at 2-2, all we have to do is just settle down and play cricket. Because the bowlers would have showed or would have proven that they are able to do it. They would have done it on 3 occasions as regards to bowling or to restricting South Africa for under 170. So we are capable. So we just need to keep our eyes on the goal when the batsmen come in. Just make sure that they play the cricket normally. Just play the cricket sensible. That's all they need to do. Because if the bowlers set up the thing like that, all you need to do is come in and just finish it off. And we continue to say that we are a chasing team, and if we can't chase down 160 odd, then I don't know if we can necessarily call ourselves a chasing team. Alright, so somebody else that gave his 2 cents that I want to zoom in on would be our former pace bowler Darren Powell. Yeah man, Darren Powell, the Jamaican, he had something That is pretty interesting to say, and we are going to be zooming in on that. Now, in an interview, he said that he believes West Indies lack something. And this is a genuine wicket taker. And when he says a genuine wicket taker, he was referring to a leg spinner. You understand? And on a couple of occasions, I would even see persons posting in the comment section that we need a leg spinner. And he even made mention of Samuel Badri. You know, when he was at his prime, when he was playing, you know, we were dominant at that time because Samuel Badri was a genuine leg spinner who would even open the innings, open the bowling. You understand? Not very often you will find a leg spinner that is that good enough to bowl a leg spin, to bowl to bowl his leg spinners at the top of the innings. You know, so he was saying probably you won't find somebody as good as Samuel Badri, but to find somebody to sort of imitate him in a sense. So he was saying that is something that we need. And to be honest, we have Hayden Walsh Jr. there that they are working on as a leg spinner, but probably they are just not confident with him as yet, because you know leg spin is a confidence thing, one of probably the hardest spin to bowl. You know, if you are not confident, then you find that you're always going to be jogging down the ball, not giving the ball enough time to do its thing in the air. So you know that is something that they are probably working on, getting Hayden Walsh to develop certain deliveries. Because if you're just gonna come in and bowl the natural leg spin, that's not gonna work. You have to probably be able to bowl the wrong one, bowl the flipper and things like that. So, you know, we are hoping that you know, Hayden Walsh will definitely develop into the genuine leg spinner that we want, and be somebody that you know that is capable of taking wickets for us. Now, quickly before we finish up, guys, we have some information as in regards to the Windies women and the Pakistan women. They played in their T20 yesterday, and I have the scores that we're just gonna quickly go through before I close off this video. Now, the women, we batted first, West Indies women, and we made 136 for 6 within our 20 overs. Not a lot of runs, but you know, we were able to overpower them still. Matthews and Dutton, they got 32 and 31 respectively to lead the way for the Caribbean women. Now, the bowlers were pretty rampant for us as we easily defeated defended the score. You know, Connell picked up 3 for 21 for 4 overs, while another bowler got 2 for 23. So that basically got us off to a good start. So making 136 for 6, we were able to bowl. We were able to restrict them for, you know, under that score. So pretty good for us, guys. You know, we are definitely hoping that the women will continue like this and will be able to win the series. So we're gonna leave this one right here for now, guys, until later on. I mean, you know, we are going to be playing our 4th T20 today, so you can just imagine that we are going to be live later on this evening around about 5 p.m. So just remember to check us out. Sports to the Bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.